What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and I'm at the Beatdown with Melee Zero. I'm here because in the most recent patch, Gearbox has apparently upped the drop rate for the Cobra. This is definitely a map that I am not a fan of, but we're going to try to farm the Cobra from some of these burners and stuff. We'll see how it goes. This is a very damage over time heavy map. I don't know how long I'll take this. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, 3 runs or something. And maybe this can be like kind of a mini-series as we farm for a Cobra. Now, is the Cobra a good weapon? No, I absolutely hate the Cobra. I think the Cobra was a serious letdown, but that's beyond the point. You can see the damage over time flying around here, so I was kind of using that guy as a shield because I don't think they would be able to hit me through him. Now that my character is slagged, it's going to be really hard for me to strip my shield and everything. So, definitely, like I said, a DOT heavy map for certain. Trying to survive here and just can't. Between the grog nozzle, we were able to get past it. That's incredible. Alright, still a lot of bad things going on, though. This first little area is pretty tough. Whoa. Alright, got Deception out there again, but unfortunately am again slagged. So that kind of sucks for me. Gotta figure out a way to kill that dude with the stupid slag rifle. He's become a real nuisance. Alright. So we'll eventually become unslagged, and that'll be good. Then we can move on. So far, I have definitely not seen the Cobra drop. This has been a pretty tumultuous start. Damn it, I knew I wasn't going to be able to pronounce that word. Anywho, tongue is too fat, and I have a dry mouth at the moment. That's a problem I sometimes have, is my tongue is too fat for me to say certain words. It's always been that way. Anywho. We're going to get back to looking for the Cobra. I haven't seen it yet. Like I said, we are off to a bad start here. Ooh, that's not corrosive now, is it? Hopefully, the next areas won't be comprised of so many damage over time weapons, but knowing this map, that is a high likelihood. I definitely need to keep an eye out for a blue sniper to drop. It's very possible that I'll miss it, and that'll be bad. I noticed oftentimes I don't notice legendaries drop that a lot of the commenters or the viewers happen to notice, and that's because oftentimes I don't farm. Farming's not my favorite part of this game, not by a long shot, but I do despise this map in particular, so I felt it would be fun to just play it, just because. Anywho, we had a bad start, but we're doing okay. Have not yet found the Cobra. Now, I don't know if anyone did any formal testing. I haven't bothered to look, as far as the Cobra drop rates after the patch, but it used to be nearly impossible to farm. It had a very, very low drop rate. It could be fiddled with cheat engine a little bit, but like there was no guaranteed way to make it happen. Basically, you could increase the chance of purple items dropping, I believe, because the Cobra was classified as like a purple sniper drop, and that was like the only way that you could increase it. But regardless, we're going to kill things until we find it, I guess. That guy's corrosive weapon is making me need to cross the gap right here. I think it's this guy, yep. So he's dead. And we got to him in time, that's really good. Okay. This is an absolutely ridiculous map just based on the amount of damage over time that exists in it, and that's my primary reason for hating it. Felt that there was very uninspired enemy design in this DLC too. Regardless, the faction war thing is kind of cool. I like that. It just could have been done a lot better. And in that regard, this DLC is a little bit disappointing to me. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have found it yet. I didn't see it drop. That is for certain. We will continue. Roid-boosted kunai are no joke. However, sometimes they keep me from even attempting mini-must fall chains because it just kills the enemy. That's alright, though. They both die there? Alright, so I haven't yet seen it. I'm trying to keep a good eye on what's dropping. Like I said, I'm not a farmer of, you know, any description here. Ooh, I didn't know there were going to be two of those. Now I do. Alright. Nothing yet. I don't know if this is the only map that they'll drop on, but I think it's the most common, so that's what we're farming for. I don't know if it can only drop from the burners or if it drops from the Mama's boys as well. Ooh, barely survived there. That was really stupid of me to go for that grenade throw. Who is wrecking me? Oh, it's that dude up there? Got him. That was a decent mini-must fall chain. I don't think it resulted in a Cobra, however. Maybe I should pull out the corrosive one instead of the fire one, since I haven't used the fire one too much. Whatever. It's more about placement than the element anyway. That guy was further away than I thought he was, but I knew he had that fire dot weapon. Alright. More dudes ahead. I have not yet seen a Cobra, at least. Not yet, anyway. It's fun to get those mini-must fall chains going. I'm gonna have to do a zero playthrough, or melee zero playthrough eventually. Working on that sniper 01 right now, though. Ah, that sucked. I was going to try to rush over to those guys, but didn't work out. Ooh, that is bad. Fire sniper is not a friendly weapon. Alright. Did he drop it? He had a sniper. Nope. That is one of the cool things about Borderlands 1 that I guess could not translate to Borderlands 2, was that enemies would drop the weapon they were holding, which was a very neat mechanic. It did go away, though, much to the disdain of some, myself included. I understand why it would be technically hard for that to happen sometimes, I guess, but they did it in the first game. If they make a Borderlands 3 anytime soon, which I think they should, obviously, I think they should make that a feature again. There were times in Borderlands 1, though, when you'd run into somebody with a Hellfire, and you'd get into situations like this, where the fire damage over time was ridiculous, because the Hellfire had a ridiculous fire damage over time in that game. So, I don't know. It was good. I liked it. Is that the dude with the fire dot gun? It must have been. That was a sniper rifle. Those usually have very intense damage over times. Still no Cobra, though, which is a little bit disappointing. But we'll continue. I don't know if it can drop in the bar. I would probably enjoy a lot more fighting in there. So if we get to the end of this episode and I haven't found a Cobra yet, someone definitely let me know in the comments whether or not it can also drop in the bar, because I would much prefer fighting in there for obvious reasons. No blue sniper drop. This guy probably drops it. Nope. That would have been a climactic ending to the run, though. Alright, so I think we got most all of the guys here in this run. We will give it another run through here in just a moment after confirming that, you know, we didn't get it to drop in any of the areas that are easily seeable from here. Viewable. Alright, we'll try again. So, hopefully, we find it. We'll see. It is a pretty map. Alright, so, you can see fire damage and a lot of it. Let's get started. That guy had corrosive SMG, so I wanted to kill him for certain. Doing pretty well so far. Need to keep killing, and that guy was a roadblock for certain. That's not good. Ah, that's a real shame. It's good to get that killing blow if you're in Fight for Your Life with a Moxie weapon. That way you come back with max health. Damn, that didn't strip my shield, and now I'm in a really bad way. Alright, so, bad start again. Hopefully, if we do it a third time, we have a better start. Jeez, that movement on that attack skill is really irritating because it really throws off my rhythm. One kind of irritating thing in Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, sometimes to an even more, like, extensive, extent, I guess, is the lag at save stations. I don't understand that. It's really aggravating, though. Like, there is always a significant frame rate drop when you pass a save station, which is a little bit irritating if you're in the middle of combat. That's beside the point, though, I guess. We're trying to find that Cobra. Some maps are worse than others, surprisingly, too, which doesn't make any sense at all. And there's probably a reason for it, of course. Alright. We need to get a good start in this next area, and then it can be a little bit easier for us. Okay, let's get started. Somehow they noticed me. Ah, fucking barrel thing. As the usual thing that happens. Alright, barely got our second win there. That was very, very poorly played. I knew there was that stupid propane tank, and I didn't think it would blow up. I don't know why I didn't think that, but oh well. Kunai were not kind enough to slag this gentleman for us, but we can Pimpernel him to death. It appears that I am slagged, which is very, very bad news. I think now I am unslagged, though, which is cool. It's nice to somehow manage a Minimus fall chain long enough to get unslagged. That is pretty neat. Before this guy gets a chance to apply a shock dot to us, we should kill him. Alright, so I do not yet see any Cobras. We'll go in here and kill the, nice people this way. Ah, come on, game. Almost had it. Should have swapped weapons. Alright. I don't think we got it in here, which is a shame. But we'll continue. It is a pretty map, I think I said that, but well designed. Like I said, I do like the gang war motif, but they could have done it better as far as the enemy design goes, that is for certain. Making sure that there wasn't a Cobra that dropped. Like I said, I'm not a very attentive farmer. I like the actual killing and the gameplay better than looking at the loot and such. However, I do think the combat has a ton of depth, and it is extremely fun. So, even in a map that I don't like very much, you can still have fun just playing Melee Zero. This guy's very non-attentive, but that's okay. We'll wait here until Deception recovers. That guy jumped in a weird way that made it hard to try to attempt any further chaining of Minimus Fall after that. Ah, that was stupid. If my first execute would have got there, I would have been fine, but it obviously didn't get there, so get a second win there. I said earlier that it's good to try to get your second wins with a... god damn it. With a Moxie weapon because it can heal you and stuff. But sometimes you need to go for just one hit because the enemy might be backing away. And in that case, the Rapier's still going to get resurgence and everything. And if you have the legendary Ninja Comm, it's probably a moot point to use a Moxie weapon anyway. It was a bigger deal before the legendary Ninja Comm, I would say. Has this guy been hiding in there that whole time? That is rather aggravating. Alright. So, in all of that combat, I believe we have found no Cobra. But maybe this guy will have it. It doesn't look like he had it, unfortunately. That's okay. We will continue. Get a few more grenades that way, just in case we need to spam some, because there's often a DOT enemy at the top of that hill. See what I mean? Alright, so that is most likely the death of me, unless we can slag this guy and then kill him. Alright, perfect. Fight for your life, Connor, was generous there. God, I hate this map, and it's unimaginative DOT mechanics. It is awful. I don't know where this guy's going, but he has ended any chance at a mini must fall chain for me, so I will retreat. Alright, we'll go back up the hill, though. The height of Terramorphous Nova in single player is absolutely ridiculous. It kills a lot of enemies on its own. Anywho. The height of Terramorphous is an awesome, awesome addition to the game. It is a shame that it is so very difficult to farm a perfect version of it. It is, in my opinion, because I would argue that the grounded height of Terramorphous is, you know, very easily considered necessary for perfect melee zero play and everything at OP8. The hardest item to farm for in the game, because you need that Malawan capacitor, and you know, just to get a height of Terramorphous to drop at all is incredibly difficult. To get the right height of Terramorphous to drop is, I don't know, that's the one singular specific configuration of an item that I would say is the most difficult to farm for, if someone asks that question. Anywho, continuing to farm for this Cobra, which is evidently pretty damn rare, because we haven't seen it yet. Then again, we haven't done that many runs. Like I said, probably 3 runs per episode, getting close to the end of the second run here. Awesome. Slagged up, but got that boar kill. Okay. So, no Cobra as far as I can tell on that run. We might have to do another run, which is unfortunate. But, you know, whatever. We'll keep going until we find it, I guess. It's really a shame how poor of a weapon the Cobra is. They should have given it like a ridiculous fire rate or something. Because blue Jacob sniper rifles are pitiful. Just because they have such a low rate of fire. And the damage is nowhere near enough to make up for it. Anywho, let's try again. They also have crappy reload speeds. It just adds to the insult. Alright, so let's get started. Oh man, really? I thought I was going to keep going there. Alright. Let's get this guy dead. He's got dual snipers. That car is my friend right now, blocking that alley there with the corrosive sniper. Thank God those aren't elemental snipers. Okay. Perfect. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. Damn, we're just gonna run over there. I'm also gonna sneeze. I did sneeze. Oh, that was awful. Completely lost track of where I was going. Whatever. Still got kunai on those guys. Ha! The chain lightning killed them. Where is this guy? Alright, I don't know if he dropped it. I hope he didn't. Let's blow up some of those barrels over there, if they're rendered in yet. I don't think they are. There we go. Ooh, that guy appears to have shock pistols or something. Get him killed, though. Oh, that is awful. At least they're non-elemental, I guess. I gave up a little on that one. I should have kept trying. Especially now that I see that guy. But, whatever. Still no Cobra, though, which is a little bit irritating at this point. But I imagine this will be a process that goes on for some time. If nothing else, it's a fun excuse to play Melee Zero, though. Damn, I knew I didn't have enough health there. I was hoping that I'd get away with it. Oh well. Really bad showing in this room. This is an easy room, and I totally fucked it up. Bad, too. Like, not even a little bit. Like I said in another recent video, playing Zero, any type of Zero, I don't know if I'll release that video before this one, actually. But, just to reiterate the point, playing Melee or Sniper Zero is very momentum-based. Like, if you fall behind, it can be a minute until you recover, which is a little bit difficult at times to do, you know? Especially if you fall really far behind in the combat and you find yourself in a really bad spot. Zero can be really squishy. You have to give him the right path and everything to be explosive and, you know, hard-hitting. So, in that regard, I feel that he is very fun to play. And a little bit different from some of the other characters like, say, Salvador, who, no matter how bad you fuck up, just switch to the grog nozzle and whatever, and you win. Alright. I'm gonna cough here, excuse me. Oh, man. I needed to cough ever since that sneeze, too. That was awful. Alright, we're continuing. There are definitely some weird scaling things in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and especially overpower level 8, like turrets and stuff dying as soon as you shoot them. This guy weirds me out. I don't understand why he glitches like that, but we'll kill him. Ooh, Resurgence didn't help me out there as much as I needed it to. That guy's movement really ruined any chance at chaining these two fools together. Hopefully one of them drops that stupid Cobra soon. Ah, damn it. Jeez, I was up pretty high there. I'm glad he decided to quit shooting those dual snipers and stupidly run at me. That was much appreciated. Alright. Come here, dude. One thing I think this map doesn't have is suicide psychos, which is a little bit weird. But whatever. Alright. Well, I'm slagged. We'll lead Mr. Slag Snipers down here. And then kill him. And then we'll progress back up there after Deception cools down. That, I feel, is the appropriate course of action here. I guess the factions are fighting amongst each other to some extent right now. I don't know. I hear a lot of gunfire and none of it's coming my way. See a lot of dot. This lunatic picks no sides. He's just a lunatic. People have to respect that kind of crazy. He hates everybody. Did not yet see a Cobra. These guys have been in a futile battle. I have to end it. Alright. Whoa, that was not necessary. Alright. Well, we did not get it this go-round, that is for certain. Unless I missed it, then, you know, we got it. But I don't think we got it in any of these 3 runs. I could be wrong. There's apparently one more enemy back there. Ooh, I am out of grenades. Interesting development. I don't think these guys could drop a Cobra, but who knows? We'll kill them anyway. Alright. So, at least I didn't see the Cobra this time. If you guys saw it, let me know. And definitely let me know whether or not we can find it in Pyro Pete's bar, because that, I think, would be a lot more enjoyable. Regardless, I don't think we found it this time. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Yeah. So, I guess this will be a little mini-series. The max I'll go is like maybe 5 to 10 episodes. I'm not going to go perpetually if we don't find it after too long. So, yeah. It'll be fun, though. I do like playing Melee Zero. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.